Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Hawke's Bay, New Zealand. I have found the dog. He has apparently found a way up onto the porch. He had been hiding up there when we were over here looking for him before. Ah, darn dogs, anyways. But that's okay. Oh, he's gonna go and mow down, isn't he? Yeah, I don't think he wants to play ball right now, which is fine, because we need to get back to work. So, let's see here. Oh, we've got a bit of a traffic jam because of whatever's going on here. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but uh, oh boy, good job. Good job. You're just gonna stop. Okay. We'll just drive you ourselves, at least for a little bit. Take up the whole road. Drive like a maniac. See if it'll work now. Looks a little bit better. One thing someone suggested that I look at is turning this maximum detour down to nothing. I've never really messed with that, so yeah. Apparently, it doesn't do what I would have expected it to do. That's okay. That's quite alright. So what did we really discover last time around? Right. So we discovered you're not gonna go? You're not gonna make that? Oh geez, no wonder you're 100 miles from the point there. Which could, to be fair, stand to be tucked in a little bit. Okay, yeah, there it goes. For the moment. And this guy's getting here. But the combine should already be getting unloaded by the other tractor, which left first, because that one is much faster. Yeah. Alright. So, what we need to do, what we need, honestly, is another tractor, but can't really afford that right now, can we? Well, unless our classifieds are being nice to us. Yeah, not interested in Voltra. The Massey would be a nice one if it had more horsepower and if we could afford it. Yeah, honestly, there's really nothing that we can afford right now that would do what we need it to do. And I am not extending the loan any further, so that's just not an option. All right. But what we can do to help ourselves out, let's turn the points back off on this, is work on clearing away some more of this silage. Oops. That's right, this one's different controls than the one I normally use. So yeah, the more silage we can get cleared away and sold, the better off we're going to be in the long run. At some point I'll have to deal with that flipped over trailer, but that'll be the point where we are done with the borrowed harvester, right? It'll just clean itself up, and I won't have to mess with it. Oh boy, we still got a bunch on there. What did I do? Clip that sign? Of course I did. I was trying to get these right into this side over here. We will release the clamp, put it in reverse, and nope. Alright. Shove that down even more. Put it in reverse. Well, we're going to get rid of 1, 2. Stay in there. There we go. And then we can just go ahead and put this one in here. Beautiful. Beautiful. But yes, as I was saying, what we could really use is another decent horsepower tractor. So that we're not struggling to basically run everything at the moment. I don't have something that's powerful enough to pull the baler, for example, right now, which is tractorless, sitting in the field at the moment. I keep having to alternate the baler and this tab from that and this trailer. So we've got quite a few bales out there to pick up anyway, so we might as well do that. Let the combine get even further ahead than it already is. I don't know if I still have the course loaded. I do not, but that's okay. We can reload the course when we're ready to start baling again. So I will carry on with this, and I think I'll put in a time lapse since I'm actually going to be busy doing some of the work myself. If we were just going to let AI workers do everything at the moment, I would put in a montage where I do the whole flyover and everything. But since I'm doing a significant bit of this work, we will just time lapse it. So I shall see you guys in a little while. everyone. That was a very long time-lapse section. I think I played for around 2 hours real time. But we are done. We are finally done. Collect that contract. Let's see if we can't pay back some of our loan. I don't want to go super low on the money, so maybe take it down to, yeah, right. Call it there. About 50,000, right? And that got us a good chunk of money paid back. What are we doing here? My auto drive driver is being weird. Whatever. Whatever. I'll let him be weird. For a minute. What the? And of course, he got stuck at the gate again because he can't manage to work his way past this stupid sign. I love this tractor, but the duals when it comes to auto drive are just a disaster. And hopefully he's gonna start going forward again at some point in the very near future. I hope. Maybe. Did I somehow have him set to go through that backwards? I know you can do funky things and make them drive an entire course backwards, but I didn't think that I did that there. If I did, it was completely on accident. But regardless, we have some issues if you look at the right-hand side of the screen. We got to go take care of watering our animals before we call it quits for the day. Oh, you, seriously. Just drive forward. Your collision detection is wrong. It's wrong, I tell you. And yeah. Alright. So, back to our yard. Hit our wonderful little flashlight here. Let's go water some animals. We'll just run right around and do everybody. Because, yeah, they need their water. We don't want any deaths. Any more deaths from me forgetting to water the animals. Which is why I put the Stockman mod in the first place. Right? I mean... Yes, horses. I made sure you had your water. Alright. So... There we go. Everybody's got water. I can deal with the other two minor issues. Well, I can deal with the cows. I don't have any clover for the sheep. I just don't. So they can't be their most productive at the moment, which is completely fine. Completely fine. Alright, but because I know how these guys are, especially this one with its wide tires, wide wheelbase. It likes to think it's going to hit these poles when it's not. So we'll just kind of keep an eye on him for a minute, get him back to the farm, and then we'll finally wrap it up for both the episode and this gigantic harvesting contract set. I cannot believe that it has gone so long. What is this? The 4th episode, right? Just to harvest a few fields, but it is what it is, you know, and it definitely depends on the equipment you're using and how you use it. I should have done that last field with 2 combines. if I had double checked my headers, made sure that they were the same width and everything, I could have run 2 combines in that field on course play together and been way better off. But I didn't, and that's on me. I really should have um, live and learn, right? That would have gone. Oh, and of course that was fun. I was not paying attention to my disk usage for the drive where I have OBS set to record to, and yeah, we ran out of disk space. Uh, Thankfully, the file format that I record to doesn't have any issues with being truncated, and so I didn't lose anything there. But, um, oops, just want to shut the lights off. There we go. But we're still gonna wrap it up here. I did clear up some disk space, got rid of some old files that I definitely don't have any use for anymore. Um, Recordings that I did for series that are never going to happen, or well, for those of you familiar with the situation around the Lincoln Creek multiplayer, yeah, there was no reason to keep those videos around. It's dead. It's a dead series. So we just got rid of them. Made my drive happy by like, I think about 60 gigs. So what I really need to do though is do some more cleanup and get rid of some other things that I don't need on there anymore, and also archive some other things. But gotta have time to do that. Hopefully this weekend I'll have some extra time. My girlfriend has her youngest grandson over for the whole weekend, so we, and by we I mean me, should have some time to clean up my drives and everything, and most importantly, to finish out the next episode of the roleplay series. So yes, that is coming back. Now, if you haven't already, uh, don't forget, I'm giving away a copy of FS22's US Collectors Edition. So, if you still need a copy of FS22, go to that giveaway. You can find all the relevant links on my Discord, which is always linked from my channel's About page, and it's linked in basically every video. Once in a while, I probably forget, but I try real hard not to. But the contest itself should also be linked in the description of this video, unless I forget when it comes time to post this. So, with that, I'm going to drive this back to the farm off camera. You guys have a wonderful rest of your evening, or whatever time you happen to be watching this video, and I will see you on the next one.